Helen was a 68-year-old retired teacher from Portland, Oregon. For over 30 years, she'd spent her days standing in front of classrooms, walking between desks, and keeping up with energetic students, but 2 years into retirement, something changed. One afternoon, she walked from her living room to the mailbox at the end of a driveway, a distance she'd covered thousands of times before, and found herself breathing heavily, her heart pounding in her chest like she'd just climbed a mountain. She thought something was terribly wrong with her. She felt embarrassed. She felt old, but Helen wasn't having a heart attack. What she was experiencing is something millions of Americans over 60 face every single day: the gradual weakening of cardiovascular fitness that comes with aging and reduced activity. Here's a fact that might surprise you. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, less than half of adults over 65 meet the recommended guidelines for aerobic physical activity. That means millions of older adults are missing out on one of the most powerful tools we have to protect our hearts, boost our energy, and maintain our independence as we age. If you've ever noticed that taking a few stairs, walking to the mailbox, or even getting up from it leaves your heart racing more than it used to, you're not alone, and more importantly, you're not powerless. Welcome to Senior Health Facts, your trusted home for science-based health education day, ignited specifically for adults over 60. I'm here to help you live stronger, healthier, and more confident every single day. Today, we're going to explore 5 gentle cardio exercises that are specifically designed for people over 60. Exercises that strengthen your heart, improve your circulation, and help you feel more energetic without putting unnecessary stress on your joints or overwhelming your body. If living healthier every day matters to you, please hit that subscribe button right now. And stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll have a actionable plan you can start using as soon as tomorrow morning. Let me explain why gentle cardio becomes so critical after age 60, and why Helen's experience at the mailbox is more common and more serious than most people realize. As we age, our cardiovascular system undergoes significant changes. After age 60, the walls of our arteries naturally begin to stiffen. This process, called arterial stiffening, makes it harder for blood to flow smoothly through your body. At the same time, the heart muscle itself can lose some of its pumping efficiency. The result: your heart has to work harder to do the same job it used to do with ease, according to research published in PubMed Central in 2023. Aerobic exercise is the most well-known and effective intervention for counteracting the effects of cardiovascular aging. In simpler terms, cardio exercise is like regular maintenance for your heart. It keeps the engine running smoothly, the pipes clear, and the whole system working efficiently. But here's where it gets even more important. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention recommends that older adults aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity aerobic activity per week. That's roughly 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week. Studies show that meeting this guideline helps reduce your risk of heart disease, stroke, high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, and even cognitive decline. Think of it this way: your heart is like a muscle that needs regular, gentle training. When you leave a car sitting in the garage for months without driving it, the battery dies, the tires go flat, and the engine struggles to start. Your heart is similar. When it doesn't get regular, movement, it loses strength, flexibility, And endurance, the good news, even if you've been inactive for years, even if you've never been an exercise person, and even if you have existing health conditions, gentle cardio can still help you. A detailed review published in PubMed Central in 2018 found that older adults with existing heart issues benefited significantly and safely from tailored exercise programs designed for their abilities. So if you're over 60 and you're seeking better heart health but you're worried about joint stress, balance issues, are feeling like exercise is too much, these gentle cardio options can be your bridge, because the goal isn't to sprint a marathon. The goal is to move your heart in a way that's safe, sustainable, and effective for your stage of life. Helen learned this lesson firsthand after talking with her doctor and starting a gentle walking routine. She told me she didn't realize how much life she was missing by staying still. Now she feels like she got a part of herself back. Before we dive into the 5 gentle exercises that can transform your heart health, let's talk about the common mistakes that cause and undermine your efforts, or worse, put your health at risk. The first mistake is jumping straight into high-impact cardio without preparation. Many people over 60 think they need to start jogging or doing jumping jacks to get their heart rate up. But for most older adults, especially those who've been inactive, high-impact cardio can lead to joint pain, muscle strain, or even injury. Your body needs time to adapt. Start gentle, start low impact, and build gradually. Another mistake is believing I'm too old for cardio and staying mostly sedentary. This is one of the most dangerous myths in aging. Helen believed this for almost 2 years, and it cost her energy, strength, and confidence. The truth is, you're never too old to benefit from gentle aerobic movement. Even light activity like walking slowly around your home provides measurable heart benefits. A third mistake is skipping the warm-up and cool-down phases. When you're younger, your body can handle sudden changes in activity, but after 60, your heart, joints, and muscles need a little extra transition time. Skipping a warm-up can put sudden stress on your heart and increase your risk of dizziness or discomfort. Always take 3 to 5 minutes to ease in and ease out. Another common error is ignoring underlying health conditions before starting a new routine. If you have heart disease, high blood pressure, arthritis, diabetes, or any chronic condition, you absolutely must talk with your doctor before beginning a new cardio program. According to Medlin Bliss, older adults with existing health issues need personalized guidance to exercise safely. What works for your neighbor might not be right for you. Another pitfall is thinking more is always better and ignoring our recovery. After age 60, your body needs more time to recover between exercise sessions. Overdoing it can lead to fatigue, injury, and discouragement. Rest days are just as important as active days. Your heart and muscles rebuild and strengthen during recovery, not during the workout itself. And finally, waiting for perfect conditions to start. Helen told me she kept waiting for the weather to be perfect, or for her schedule to be clear, or for her knee to stop aching. She waited for 2 years. The truth is, there will never be a perfect time. You can walk indoors, you can exercise seated, you can start with 5 minutes instead of 30. Progress begins the moment you decide to take the first small step. Have you made any of these mistakes? If so, don't feel guilty. Most people have. The important thing is that you're here now, learning how to move forward safely and effectively. Now let's move into the practical part, what you can actually do starting this week to strengthen your heart and feel more energetic in your daily life. We'll begin with 3 simple micro habits you can build in the first week. These aren't full workouts, they're gentle ways to prepare your body and mind for regular cardio. For your first micro habit, choose a low-impact walking route and commit to 10 minutes 3 times this week. It could be around your home, through a shopping mall corridor, or on a quiet neighborhood street. The goal is simple. Walk at a pace where you can talk, but your heart beats a little faster than usual. This is called mode rate intensity, and it's exactly what your heart needs. For your second micro habit, set a timer to stand and march in place for 1 minute every 30 minutes while seated. This micro habit promotes circulation and primes your body for longer cardio sessions. Gently raise your knees as you march. If standing is difficult, try seated marches where you lift your knees while sitting in a sturdy chair. For your third micro habit, always spend 3 minutes doing joint looseners before any exercise. Move your ankles in slow circles. Roll your wrists, gently swing your arms, do a few slow side bends. These simple movements warm up your joints and prepare your body for safe movement. Once you've built these micro habits, it's time to integrate 1 or more of these 5 gentle cardio exercises into your weekly routine. The first exercise is brisk walking. This is the foundation of heart health for older adults. Whether you walk outdoors, on a treadmill, or through an indoor space, brisk walking is one of the safest and most effective forms of cardio. Aim for 20 to 30 minutes at a comfortable but active pace. You should be able to talk but not sing. This level of effort puts you in the moderate aerobic activity category that the CDC recommends. Helen started with just 10 minutes around her block. Within 3 weeks, she was walking 25 minutes without stopping, and she told me her energy levels had improved so much that she started volunteering at her local library again. The second exercise is water aerobics or swimming. If you have joint pain, arthritis, or balance concerns, water-based exercise is a game changer. The buoyancy of water takes pressure off your knees, hips, and spine while still giving your heart a solid workout. According to senior fitness guides, water aerobics is ideal for joint-friendly cardio. Many community centers and gyms offer classes specifically designed for older adults. You don't need to be a strong swimmer. Water aerobics is done in shallow water where you can stand comfortably. The third exercise is stationary cycling or easy bike riding. Cycling is gentle on your hips and knees while activating the large muscles in your legs, which raises your heart rate effectively. You can use a stationary bike at home or at the gym, or ride a regular bike outdoors on flat, safe paths. Recumbent bike is where you sit back in a supportive seat-ar, especially comfortable for older adults with lower back issues. The fourth exercise is dance or movement classes for seniors. This is where cardio meets joy. Ballroom dancing, line dancing, or low-impact cardio classes designed for older adults combine aerobic benefits with social connection and mental engagement. According to Silver Sneakers, CE-based fitness is one of the most enjoyable ways for seniors to stay active, and the best part, you're moving your heart without even thinking about exercising. The fifth exercise is chair-based cardio. For days when your mobility is more limited, or if standing exercise feels too challenging, chair-based cardio is a safe and effective alternative. Seated marches, arm swings, leg extensions, and upper body movements all count as aerobic activity when done continuously for 10 to 20 minutes. Guides for older adults list chair-based cardio as both safe and effective for improving cardiovascular health, even for those with limited mobility. So how do you build these exercises into your life? Start by choosing one or two of the 5 exercises that feel most comfortable and accessible to you. Aim to perform at least 3 sessions per week, each lasting around 20 minutes. As you build confidence and strength, you can gradually increase to 5 sessions per week. If your doctor agrees, monitor your exertion level using the talk test. On a scale of 0 to 10, you should aim for about a 5 or 6 moderate effort. You should feel your heart beating faster and be breathing heavier, but you should still be able to hold a conversation. If you're gasping for air or can't speak, slow down. After each session, spend 5 minutes cooling down, walk slowly, stretch gently, or practice deep breathing too. Bring your heart rate back to rest. Here is a simple checklist for your next 2 weeks. Remember to do a 3-minute warm-up of joint looseners before each session. Aim for at least 20 minutes of one selected gentle cardio exercise 3 times per week. Always do a 5-minute cool-down after each session. Monitor how you feel. Your heart rate should be slightly up, your breath a little heavier, and your muscles warm but not painful. And always ask your doctor if this level of activity is safe for your heart condition and medication. Helen followed this exact plan. She chose brisk walking and water aerobics as her 2 main activities. Within 6 weeks, she noticed that walking to the mailbox no longer left her winded. She could carry groceries without needing to rest, and most importantly, she felt confident in her body again. Please note that Helen's experience is her own personal journey and may not reflect everyone's results. Individual experiences with exercise can vary based on many factors, including overall health, consistency, and medical conditions. Always consult with your healthcare provider before making changes to your activity level. Let me tell you the rest of Helen's story. After 8 weeks of consistent gentle cardio, just 20 to 30 minutes of walking or water aerobics 3 to 5 times per week, Helen did something she hadn't done in over 2 years. She visited her daughter and grandson across the country, and when they went to the zoo together, Helen walked the entire park without needing to sit down once. Her daughter hugged her at the end of the day and said, "Mom, I'm so proud of you. You seem like yourself again," Helen told me later with tears in her eyes. She didn't realize how much she'd been limiting her life because she was afraid her body couldn't keep up. Now she feels like she got her freedom back. You deserve to feel that way too. You deserve to walk to the mailbox without your heart racing. You deserve to play with your grandchildren without feeling exhausted. You deserve to feel strong, capable, and confident in your body, no matter what your age says on paper. Here's my challenge to you. Choose just one of the 5 gentle cardio exercises we talked about today. Commit to trying it 3 times this week. Even if it's just for 10 minutes, write it down. Tell a friend. Make it real. And if you're ready to feel better, to protect your heart, and to reclaim the energy and independence you deserve, subscribe to Senior Health Facts right now so you don't miss the next step in your journey. Click that notification bell because every week we're here to support you with the tools, guidance, and encouragement you need to live your healthiest life. After 60. Now, let's address some frequently asked questions. Many people ask if they really need 150 minutes of cardio each week after age 60. That's the guideline recommended by the CDC for substantial health benefits, but if you're not there yet, don't be discouraged. Any amount of movement helps. The key is consistency and fitting the activity within your abilities. Even 10 minutes 3 times a week is a great starting point. Build from there. Others wonder if they have joint pain, can they still do cardio? Oh, yes, absolutely. Choosing low-impact forms like water aerobics, stationary cycling, or chair-based cardio can help protect your joints while still giving your heart the workout it needs. Always check with your doctor or physical therapist to find the safest options for your specific situation. Another common question is whether gentle cardio can replace strength training. Not fully. Cardio supports our heart and circulation, but strength training and balance exercises are also essential for older adults. According to the American Heart Association, a complete fitness plan includes aerobic activity, strength training at least 2 days per week, and balance work to prevent falls. People also ask what heart rate they should aim for during cardio. A simple and safe method is the talk test. You should be breathing harder than usual, but still able to carry on a conversation, not gasping or unable to speak. If you have a heart condition or take medications that affect your heart rate, ask your doctor for a personalized heart rate target. Many wonder if it is too late to start cardio after 60. Absolutely not. Research published in PubMed Central shows aerobic activity improves heart and blood vessel function and reduces aging effects on the cardiovascular system. Even for older adults who are starting exercise for the first time, it's never too late to take care of your heart. Some ask if they should break up their cardio into smaller sessions. Yes, that's a great strategy. Multiple shorter sessions like 10 to 15 minute walks instead of one 30-minute walk can still count toward your weekly total and may be easier to fit into your routine and easier on your body. And finally, what if you feel dizzy, have chest tightness, or unusual shortness of breath during cardio? Stop exercising immediately, sit down, and rest. Contact your healthcare provider as soon as possible. These could be warning signs of a serious issue, and you should get medical clearance before continuing any exercise program. Let me share some key comparisons to guide your journey. Instead of jumping into high-impact cardio without a warm-up, start with gentle exercises like walking or cycling. This approach helps prevent injury and allows your body to adapt safely. Instead of believing you are too old to exercise, remember that even moderate aerobic activity supports heart health at any age. Research confirms that movement is beneficial throughout your entire life. Instead of skipping your warm-up or cool down, add 3 to 5 minutes before and after each cardio session. This simple habit protects your heart and muscles from strain. Instead of ignoring health conditions before exercise, always ask your doctor or if this activity is safe for your heart and joints. Personalized advice is crucial for your safety. Instead of doing cardio only once in a while, build a consistent routine of 3 to 5 sessions per week. Consistency is what builds lasting heart health benefits. Instead of only doing cardio and neglecting strength and balance, combine your cardio with 2 days of strength training plus balance practice. A well-rounded routine supports your overall mobility and independence. Instead of using too long or too intense sessions too soon, gradually increase the duration and intensity as you feel comfortable. Listening to your Body helps you progress without setbacks, and instead of waiting for perfect conditions like ideal weather or gym access, choose indoor or low-impact op. Tie-ons and move whenever you can. Taking action now is what leads to real progress. Here is a simple daily routine you might consider. In the morning, start your day with 3 minutes of joint looseners like ankle circles, wrist rolls, and gentle arm swings, followed by a 10 to 20-minute brisk walk around your neighborhood or home. At lunch, take a 5-minute standing or seated march break after eating to promote circulation and prevent post-meal fatigue. In the evening, do a 5-minute cool-down stretch routine focusing on your legs, hips, and lower back. Practice 1 minute of deep breathing to calm your heart rate and prepare for rest. And for a bonus once per week, try a new gentle cardio activity like a water aerobics class, a dance video, or a seated cardio session to keep your routine fresh and enjoyable. Now, before we wrap up, I want to remind you of something important. Everything we've shared today is for educational purposes to help you make informed choices about your heart health and physical activity. I always encourage you to work with your doctor or healthcare provider before making any significant changes to your exercise routine. Especially if you have heart disease, joint problems, high blood pressure, diabetes, or any other chronic condition. Your doctor knows your personal health history best and can guide you on what's safe and right for your specific situation. Every person is unique, and what worked wonderfully for Helen might need small adjustments for you based on your medications, your mobility, and your overall health. Your healthcare team is your best partner in this journey toward a stronger heart and better health. Take care of yourself, stay consistent with the small steps, and see you in the next video.